What up, YouTube? It is Dolly back in the house again tonight. And oh my God, do we got some crazy stuff to talk about? Last night we touched in on, UFOs and top secret military weapons. Were they UFOs or were they airplanes? And I had a really good time discussing that stuff with you guys last night. So I found one of the craziest stories I could find with the help of PJ, of course. She said, Dolly, did you hear about the man that threatened to kill his pet alien? And I was like, oh, hell no. Why would you kill your pet alien? And we're going to go into that in this show right here. And of course, we're going to let you guys call in and we're going to talk the bizarre. Have you seen a UFO? Have you seen a Bigfoot? Maybe a El Chupacabra. But first, I'm going to need you to leave your DNA on that like button. Now, listen, I guarantee you this. If you leave a like on this video, I will make sure you don't get probed by any aliens. You have dolly protection, right? It's better than life safe that you wear around your neck. Help, I fallen and can't get up, right? It's better than that. All you have to do is like the video. And if you're brand new out there and you're thinking, what the hell is this? I can't tell you. But sub up the channel anyway. Okay, sub up the channel anyway. Ring the bell for notifications. Help us hit 81,000 subscribers. Okay, I can't do it without the help of each and every one of you. And listen, feel free to share my face anywhere in the universe. Okay, tonight you can share it anywhere in the whole entire universe or in a parallel dimension. Whatever one you want. Whatever one you want. Okay, so like I was saying, PJ asked me last night, why is half your video gone? And I said, well, we started talking about UFOs and it wasn't really true crime. So we cut out a lot of stuff to, because people may not have been interested in UFO stuff. Tonight, though, I titled it UFO so people know what when they tune in to what they're watching. Maybe they don't want to watch stuff about UFOs. So I wanted to make sure it was titled appropriately for what we were talking about. And she was like, it's funny because I've been checking out this story about a man who threatened to kill his pet alien. And I was like, now I did hear somebody say that there was a news that came out on like News Nation of a dude with an alien, okay, or alien that was alive. Now we've heard all kinds of stories from Area 51 that they're keeping top secret aliens and that the U.S. government is involved with aliens and they got a treaty, okay, that they can abduct people and they will give us advanced technology is what all the UFO conspiracy people like to say. Okay, now listen, I truly believe there is something out there for sure. But the question tonight is that something already here? Okay, and according to this man and into his videos, you're going to see some shit tonight that's going to make you scratch your head like, what the hell is that? Okay. And when I heard this man was going to kill his pet alien, I was thinking a little green person. I was thinking maybe a tall gray, one of the Nordics, maybe a tall white. I wasn't thinking something quite from a sci-fi movie that looked like something off Aliens versus Predators. Okay. I just wasn't thinking that because when you hear man threatens to kill his alien, you're thinking a little green person. But is that what aliens really look like? Or they look like something a little more dark, a little more evil, and a little bit more scary than what we've been made to believe that extraterrestrials look like? So I'm going to kick into this video. And this man allegedly. Now, you guys, it's up to you guys to tell me if this is a hoax or not. After you see these videos and you see this alien, is this a hoax? It's definitely, I'm going to say this. I've never seen nothing like this. And I've seen a lot of stuff. So let me share this video with you. And you may go, man, this is just a hoax, Dolly. Or you may believe it. Now, Mexico has been a hub for UFO activity, right? There was a school that alleged like hundreds of people saw a UFO land, and the students of the school seen UFO land. There's always been a lot of stuff come out of Mexico or from Mexican citizens dealing with UFOs. Now, exactly where this person found this, you may, once you see it, you may know a little bit more about it than me. But let's jump into it, man, because this one's pretty crazy. All right, let's blow this up and check this out. What the hell is that? Now, this allegedly is this man's pet alien. You saw this, but there's more. There's more. There's a few different videos. What in the world? I'm trying to think of what in the world too. And he says it keeps growing. We are Venom. That's what it kind of reminded me of. Is something like that. But whatever this is in this metal container he has this in, it is definitely moving. They're saying this is an alien. Now he was telling his viewers he was going to kill it, and apparently TikTok has went crazy not to kill the alien. Okay, now listen. I don't know if I could have something like this in my home if it was moving, right? Because I have no clue to whatever this is. It's a grower, not a shower. Okay, says misunderstood. All right. I have no clue to what that is. I was hoping you guys could help me with that tonight. He keeps it in the refrigerator with a brick on top of it so it can't escape. All right. Now, that's the first look at it. Like I said, there is a ton of videos of this. And let me see if I can jump to his page. That ain't it. Let me close this and show you some more stuff. Right. So, like I said, he gets on the TikTok and he's been sharing these videos of his alien. And every time he shows it, it looks a little bit different. So apparently now he's keeping this alleged alien in water. Okay, now is it some type of weird sea creature that we may not know of? It looks like it's metal and like biomechanical, like in some of the videos. So let me pull up another one for you guys so we can watch this together. And okay, that was the first one we watched. Let's pull this one up. All right, let me share this. Okay, so Ken's still claiming it's real, and TikTok won't let him post certain videos. He also said some scientists came and took the rock. I don't know exactly what that means. Okay, I don't know exactly what that means. But let's kick back over here. Let me see this other video that PJ sent along with this. But you know, are aliens among us? Now, here's one of those things that I discussed last night. That, you know, we were talking about Robert Bigelow, Air and Space, and oh, hell no. Nah. Okay, hold on. Let's back that up. Okay. So people in the chat are saying this man allegedly found this in a meteorite. Okay. So we're going to go to his channel, and he has a few different videos of this alleged alien. Now, I don't know if it's a alien or if this is a big hoax, right? But it's definitely trippy. It's definitely trippy. This is it now in a fish tank. He's keeping it in water. Hold on, he got some music. He got music playing. I don't want to get all into that. Hold on. Oh Lord, how did I do that? Okay, let me go to his back to his page. Okay, let me share this now. Now I got the volume turned off. I don't want to, get a copyright strike for showing his alien. Let's blow this up. This is just a 9-second video of this thing swimming in his fish tank. And like as it breaks apart, he's putting the little pieces in these little jars. Now, I don't speak Spanish. Is it real? Is it not? Is it not real? Is it real? Is it not real? It's real. These are the comments people are leaving. Why is the water yellow? We need to clean the tank to watch season 2, please. How is this fish tank now? It's getting even more confused now. So I don't know what the hell that is. Let's see if he shows it. Yeah, he was keeping it in a safe. Here we go. It looks like some type of crazy crab or something. I don't know. I don't know what the hell that is. But he was keeping it in a cooler. Then he was keeping it in a safe. Then he had it in the water. And now it's in a fish tank. I couldn't keep that in my house. Like a hermit crab or something. Yeah, I don't know. It's it looks like some type of weird ass sea creature. But it's definitely moving. I don't know what that is. Now he put it in a big pool, did he? So some of y'all have heard about this alien. Well, he was also threatening to kill it. And then people were going, don't kill the alien. Don't kill the alien, right? And he locks it in with a cinder block. That's crazy. All right, let's see if he got any more videos of it. I seen one where it was in a lake swimming around or something like that. Sarah says he found it in Panama. You think he has it moving from a remote? It's definitely creepy. Well, don't you think if this was real, it would be a matter of national security that they would come and seize this alien? What if this, if it's just to say it's a space creature that came here on a meteor, right? How do we know it don't carry diseases, something that could wipe out the human race or something like that, right? How do we know that it's not an invasive species that is growing, and before you know it, there'll be a million of them, and they'll take over the planet and they'll form like venom? I'm just saying, how do you know this? I mean, if he was posting this on the internet and this was real, the federal government would have taken it. And you would think, well, the feds can't go into Mexico and take something in Mexico or Panama or something like that. That's not necessarily true. There's that dude, that scientist, something Hutchinson, and the Hutchinson effect, where he was making stuff levitate with sound waves, and he lived in Canada. And you can even look this up on YouTube, the Hutchinson effect. He was using bootleg like radios from army CBs and communication, old stuff that he could find in like thrift stores and what are them, like them army stores you can go to and buy old stuff. Well, he was doing that, and he had made it something that would make things levitate, even liquid, not just metals, but liquid. And he said that the US government came to Canada and took all his research and said it was a matter of national security. So, surplus stores. Thank you. Thank you. I couldn't think of that. Saved my life. So these army surplus stores. And he believes that his weapon, well, what he created, the levitation device, is being used on the tip of fighter jets to shoot down incoming missiles. So it ain't like that feds couldn't go into Mexico and seize whatever the hell this thing is. Because right now I'm looking at it like I'm thinking, this can't be real. This has to be an hoax, right? That's just truly what I think. I don't think this video shows any more of it. I want to get to where he's showing this alien creature. Here it is in the water. Look at this. Now, is this something he just made and it's remote control, or is this really some type of creature or urchin? You know, it could be some type of sea urchin, but it looks like it's in some muddy, dirty water. It's not even cute, but the guy sounds very genuine. Well, you can sound genuine. Whatever it is, it's growing. It's getting bigger because it was little in the cooler. I'm with you. That's a hoax. Sea moss? No, it's moving. This damn thing is moving. And it's making some weird noise. That is some remote control thing he made. Very good hoax, says Mama Angel. Now, I'm not quite sure. You know, just when PJ was telling me this, I thought it was funny because he's been threatening to kill it. And then he changed his mind, and you know, I guess the internet don't want the alien dead. He keeps adding to his creature. Vibrations is what the noise is. Okay. All right. We're gonna discuss this in just a few minutes. We're gonna open the phone lines up. I want to hear your opinions on this before we get into some of the Congress and what they said in front of Congress about UFOs being real and what they have recovered. So tonight it's just basically UFO stories. And
is it something you can make from 3D printing, lol?
Breezy, thank you for jumping on the Dolly train tonight. The Dolly UFO tonight. All aboard. Don't make me abduct you, right? Definitely hit the like button. Thank you for Breezy for jumping on the ship tonight. All right, we're flying around the universe tonight, and you the first one on the Dolly ship. All right. I don't know. Maybe it is something he 3D printed. It looks like, I don't know, like Just say if it was real, right? That would be one scary ass alien. Okay, it would be one scary ass alien, and I'm like I said, I believe the government would be all over this. All right, all over it. So here's some more of him. You know, he keeps it caged up and in this cooler and in a safe. Yeah, we just mix it up a little bit. And you can see he's been putting pieces of it in these little jars. And this one looks like it grew out the jar or something. I don't know what that is. It looks like a damn tarantula or something. You think the guy's a wackadoodle? I think it could be just, you know, a good hoax and something to, you know, he's used to monetize his TikTok with, get followers and viewers and just telling everybody he has a pet alien. I mean, it's bizarre. It's definitely bizarre. And like I said, like why would you go through all this for TikTok videos? I mean, it's almost time for Halloween, but he's been doing this for a while. Some of these videos go back a ways. Kim, yes. So apparently it can breathe on land and water, but for some reason it seems that he's been keeping it in water. Balloon boy type hoax. It's a little odd. I definitely have to say it is a little bit odd. And where do you just come up with like this? You know, one day you're like, man, we'll start making videos about my pet alien that I got. Sarah is jumping on the UFO with us tonight.
Blessed Express. Chochu, alien emoji.
We flying around the universe tonight. A little bit different than true crime, you know, and there's really not a whole lot going on in true crime. So I figured, hey, let's break it up a little bit. Let's have a little bit of fun with it. Let's talk a little bit of the crazy stuff. You know, there's El Chupacabras, there's Bigfoot, there's UFOs, Mandela effects, all kinds of crazy, weird, bizarre things. Is he going to show the alien anymore? I just want the alien stuff. At least we have Space Force. Maybe this is what Space Force is out there fighting, right? Maybe there is some alien threat out there. You know, we have been seeing from the Pentagon and the Department of National Defense sent to Dolly Vision TV. Show the burning potato. I don't know nothing about the burning potato. Now, if y'all want to send me something, I will give you the link right here. This is where you send everything to. If there's an alien or there's something I'm missing in this story, let me copy this. You can send it to me right here. Mods, copy this. This is my link to my Facebook. And then put stop signs in the chat if you sent me something. All right, so I know to look. All right, here we go. Here's the creature again moving. Like he's driving around with it in the car. He got it from the ocean. That's what I think. The meteor is literally a potato. He takes it for drive. Apparently, I mean, if you have a pet alien, wouldn't you take your pet alien for drives? I take my dogs out for rides, right? I take the dogs out. Okay, so Dolly, I looked it up. The hoax is not verified. Hope you don't have dreams about this tonight. Dude is trolling people. I don't understand how it can be in the water and then out the water. Well, there's creatures out here that can be in the water and out the water, right? You look at turtles; they can be in the water and they can be out the water. There's animals, frogs can be in the water, they can be out the water. So I mean, if it is something real, it ain't unreal that it could be in the water and out the water. I mean, humans can be in the water and out the water. We can only be underwater for so long, but this thing don't even look like it's underwater. It looks like it's just, look at alligators. They can literally go 2 hours. They can hold their breath for 2 hours underwater. An alligator can. I learned that when I was in Florida. And of course, they can be on land all day, all night, and then hold their breath for hours underwater. Sylvie is flying the UFO tonight. She dropped that big 2020 twin on the channel, right? So thank you, Sylvie. Thanks for being here with us, guys. If you haven't, at least like the video for me, especially if you like the different content, so that way I know, hey, on these nights that there ain't a whole lot going on, we can talk some other crazy, silly stuff, right? Now, some of y'all might think, hey, I don't know what the hell that is, right? That is like some scary, him standing there and something has some eyeballs. Now, this thing starts getting eyeballs and talking. Oh, that's when it's done. But here's the thing. If you thought you found an alien, would you take it home with you? Right? Would you take the alien home with you? He's riding around with it in this safe in his car. The alien's going to get you. Okay. So I want to hear your opinions on this, right? I want to hear your opinions real fast before we get into other stuff and, we start telling our UFO stories and stuff like that. I just want your take on this. And the phone lines are now open. Okay, he's riding around with his dog and his alien. This is pretty damn creepy. All right, pretty creepy. So you guys call in, tell me what you think. Is this alien real, or are you calling bullshit? This is a hoax. And but it is definitely something weird, right? Definitely something weird. Look at this thing. Whatever it is, it's moving. The dog isn't worried. Pop cup. All right. Let's do this. Dolly.
Hey, man, what's up? This is Vanderex. I just posted. The aliens are going to get you.
The aliens are going to get you. So what do you think about this video? Is it legit? Is that a damn alien from outer space that landed on a meteor?
No, come on, man. Nah, that's something that probably came out of the ocean or some BS like that. But I'm actually... Wait, I'm not hearing you.
You what now?
I'm not hearing you, but I'm actually a hardcore UFO person. So I interviewed Stanton Friedman. I just made a video about the UFO hearing in Congress on Rumble. It's called UFO Hearing in Congress, UFO Compilation, UFO Cover-Up by Vanderex. So if you want to watch it, I have
Vanderex. Can you send me the link to it on my Facebook?
Yeah, I could do that. You're just Dolly Vision on Facebook?
No. My Facebook is Jimmy Jams TV. I'll post a link in the chat right now, and let me know when you send a link over there. And yeah, we'll check it out.
Have you heard of the Phoenix Light sighting?
Yes. I mean, it was seen by a lot of people. Then they said it was flares that were dropped by the military. Yeah, I'm real familiar with the Phoenix Lights.
Yeah, it's not. The second sighting was flares. That was part of the cover-up.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, I watch UFO stuff almost every night before I go to bed. It's one of those things I use to help me sleep as I turn on UFO stuff. And usually I'll watch it for a little bit and then it bores me to sleep because I watch it so much. So you're saying you're an alien person, but this is not an alien.
Oh, hell no. That's like something out of the ocean or something. That's a hoax.
That's a hoax. Okay. Well, definitely shoot that over to me. Throw red stop signs up in the chat when you did, and I'll pull your video up and we'll play it.
All right. Bye, Dolly. Bye, brother.
All right, peace. All right, you guys let me know. The call-in numbers on the screen. Is this a hoax? Is this a real alien? And if it's a sea creature, what kind of sea creature is it? I've never seen nothing like that. Now, there's things in the ocean that, I'm like, damn. Dolly.
Hey, Dolly. How
Hey.
you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. Not too bad.
If it's real, I
Uh-huh.
think it's crazy him putting it in the water outside, because who knows how many pieces of it may have broke off and split off and went who knows where.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And-
saying. What if it's an invasive species and it is real, right? I mean, just hypothetically, how do we know it ain't going to overpopulate the earth and now everybody's going to be getting eaten by damn whatever it is, twigs and branches? It looks scary. I don't know. It don't look 3D printed because it don't look plastic. It looks more like wood to me, like little sticks or something.
Yeah, but it in the water it moves where it showed it like swimming or something. That,
Uh-huh.
that was just fascinating looking, but also terrifying, because if it's real, we don't know what it is. I think you should turn it over to someone, or
Yeah, but I mean, if I thought I had something that was a real alien, of course, that's what I would do. I would take it to like a university, or I would call NASA. I would call some damn body, the government, and say, look, I got something that's unexplainable here. Y'all might want to come check it out. And then, of course, from that point, if they didn't know what it was, they're going to seize it. You know what I'm saying? They took the damn, remember the dude that had the damn squirrel and the raccoon? They took that. Do you think they ain't going to let you have a squirrel or a raccoon? They remember they killed Peanut? They damn sure ain't going to let you have some damn swamp creature. I just don't see that happening.
Yeah, and what gets me is it's been on the computer for over a week now, but yet no government have come in and confiscated it. He's not going to be threat, supposedly, that we've heard of.
Uh-huh.
It's just really a weird situation all the way around.
So when he's done with his hoax, he's probably going to because he started the rumor he was going to kill it.
Yeah.
He's just going to kill it and it's going to end. And it's going to be like, oh, the alien's dead. Like, I don't know. I don't buy it.
Well, how does he know he can kill it?
Yeah, how do you know it just won't break apart? Yeah, the little pieces off of it seem to look like they're growing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just amazing and it's terrifying at the same time.
And would you be touching that stuff with your hands, or would you bring it home with you?
No.
I can see if you kept it in something out in the wild, like, okay, you threw something over it and you went out there, but to bring that damn thing home with you, even if it's just a sea creature, I still ain't bringing the shit. That's scary.
Yeah, it is scary. I could see bringing it home to contain it somewhere until I could get rid of it in a better situation, like the government or something.
Uh-huh.
But not touching it with my bare hands, not knowing what it is. There's no telling what disease you could catch off of something, or what kind of contamination you could get from it.
Yeah.
There's no telling.
I mean, I didn't think you was allowed to own meteors anyway, because they could carry biological diseases and stuff like that.
And some of them's radioactive, I hear.
I don't know. I mean, is aliens real? And what did do aliens look like what we see on the screen? Do you think aliens actually look like big head, big black eyes, like they've been portrayed in the movies? Because I would think aliens are more humanoid than that. Myself, that's what I personally believe, that that the universe has been seeded with life. And it's just like if you went to a farm and you had a handful of different types of seeds and you threw them down. Then you went to a different farm and you threw another handful of seeds down. The same type of stuff is going to grow in both locations if the environment is closely to the same. So I believe that if there's aliens out there in our galaxy, they're going to be at least similar to us. And I mean, the grays and, these green, little green people, they're close to us. They have two little slits, a mouth, big ass eyes. I don't know. I don't know. But people rumor that aliens are amongst us. And if they're already amongst us, they're not walking around like little green people.
No, they're not. They look like us for walking amongst us.
Yeah, that's what I believe. All right. I appreciate you calling in.
All right. You have a great night, Dolly, and I appreciate it.
Not a
Bye bye.
problem. Peace. So yeah, I'm in my opinion on this one, guys, is straight hoax. Okay, just some type of hoax, whatever it is. It's possibly some type of, maybe like people are saying, something that came out the ocean. Like there's some weird barnacle like type life that live in the ocean. I was just recently at Ripley's aquarium, and they had a lot of like sea urchins and these, different plants that grow, but they're alive. I seen some seahorses. Maybe this is something magnetic. That's why it's in that metal box. I'm not quite sure. If somebody says air pump, it's hard to tell. It is really hard to tell.